Sorry about that. Such limitations we have around this place. Yeah, dang. We're out of storage space. So as I was saying about the Ace of Swords on the Lovers, when the Lovers is the body and the Ace of Swords is the mind, it's difficult to try to fit a mind in the body, right? Because it doesn't the mind doesn't exactly exist. We think it does. But that's a hell of a universal truth, right? Well, I was going to end right about there, or maybe after one more card. Let's see here. I should edit them together, but I don't know how to do that shit. I guess I need to learn, right? Let's get a clarifier on the Emperor, can we? Can we please? Pretty please. Oh. We got the King of Wands. See, I just straight up put Major Arcana is like all day. Ooh, with the Ace of Pentacles under it. Okay, alright. King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Clarifying the Emperor. Holy cow. So, the Emperor, I was talking about the War Closet and having to balance all this as the Hierophant. Almost said something else. It didn't make it. That would be funny. And this is the mind having to balance both our power and compassion. Looking forward, we get clarified as Ace of Pentacles. Newness of thoughts. It's Ace of Pentacles. But also new conflicts. But there's not a day that goes by without conflict. Getting out of bed can be the first one, right? We get the King of Wands, clarifying that. And let's see. Right. One must be bold. Leader, power, charm, and courage. These are the ways that we will move forward. Here, I'll give you a moment of the spread. What we got for now? All right, since I had to make a second video, a second half, we might as well start over and do a third reading from a different aspect. You know, it's really lonely without hanging out with you. So I appreciate it. I don't really have anyone else to talk to, especially about anything that I'm concerned with. And there's nobody around to take the journey, to be on the same journey with. I mean, we're all on the same journey, but no one around me is anywhere near. This isn't talking higher or lower, just talking in proximity. Ain't nobody that's near where I'm at. You know, I like to light us an incense. If we're gonna do another reading, since we pulled the energy from today a few times already, I was gonna go do a little bit of a spa day. Got a face mask, take a nice warm bubble bath or something like that. I can never stay in the bathtub more than like 5 minutes. It's so hard for me. And quitting smoking, I have a hard time finding a lighter. I keep hiding them from myself. You just keep putting the things you want further and further away until you just get tired of going to get them, right? Reminds me of that. It reminds me of that commercial, the ad that they used. See, most ads are reverse psychology. It's just like most TV where it's making fun of the person that's involved in the commercial. I'd walk a mile for a Camel. Just for a cigarette? Jesus Christ. But you won't walk a mile for anything else? That's the funny thing about our addictions, right? Alright. Let's just get some love from the universe this time. See what she wants to tell us. We're not asking any questions. You know, that's how I've always done it. Up until more recently. I just see what the universe wants to tell me. And I take it in, and I study it and go, yeah, that's right. How'd you tell me where I'm at? That's amazing. So it's taken a long time to build up to even bring this forward. All right, Divine Feminine, show us some love. What are you thinking about today, babe? You know, today I've been thinking about love a lot. And that was the full of the first spread this morning. We got Marguerite Porter. Porret. Marguerite Porret. Rather than Margarita. She's the gentle one. The mystic of a divine love. Well, thank you, babe. Love is divine, and I am nothing except for love. I like to hear that. All right, who do you want to bring with you as your two consorts today? Mystic divine love. Let's pull two ancestors to go with you. Oops. Say, it's so hard to figure out what you're thinking. Well, good. Why are you trying to figure out what the fuck I'm thinking? Why don't you ask me? The only reason you'd be wondering what I'm thinking is so that you could get the input without my input. That's a really ego way of looking at things, you know? Just fucking ask. Are you trying to steal information to go into your own corner so you can go work on it separate? We're all in this together. Ain't no chickening it out. Ain't no running away with anybody's power. Our two consorts today we got. She's got, Autumn. My lighting. We got Autumn and the High Priest. Release the old and rest. That's what we were doing over why we're in so late today. And this is two moons on it. I can't really get the light to work well how I'd like it. I was stuck in a dark corner. Embodying the fall. By letting everything that's not grounded onto our tree to leave. The things that belong to us we can't even run from. We couldn't let go of them if we tried without actual death. And so that goes along with our relationships too. If you have to go looking for it, He probably doesn't need to be there. Even if it's a spouse. If you have to go looking for her or him, and it was never to be found, then they're probably already halfway, 3/4 of the way out of the situation in the first place. It's best to separate peacefully and amiably. Personally, in all my divorces, as soon as there was problems, I suggested marriage counseling. And every single one of them was like, hell no, I ain't doing that. And I'm going to take everything you got the whole way because I don't need to listen to anyone. Everything is mine. I will take your car. I'm taking the fucking toaster, motherfucker. And my dad's going to help me. Or all the other guys I'm sleeping around behind your back are going to help me. And they might even show up at your house and threaten you. Man, talk about a turnaround from, oh my God, you're the best guy I've ever met in my whole life. You're amazing. Woo! And then they have to get a whole bunch of guys to stand up for them when they're the abusive one in every relationship. You got the high priest, secondly. Intend and create, right. Leading with love and power and foresight. We have the star tetrahedron up here. This is ultimate focus. One arm at the side and one straight out, but not an attack. The staff, this is a miniature was, which the was is the power of Isis and claiming dominion over the earth without claiming anything. Beautiful. All right, babe. Let's see. Let's see what we got here for our emotions that she wants to tell us today. Don't lose them all. This deck is impossible to shuffle. It's hard enough to hold on to even with big hands. That tells you how big emotions are. She dropped 4 on us. Beautiful palette too. We have resolve. States be resolved, and the thing is done. Firm decision on a course of action. Determination. Right. Drop it and go. Moving forward. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at that. We got a Taurus and Scorpio right there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm getting excited. We got Prudence. This is Virgo. My personal ascendant. Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Right. Discipline and management of affairs and allocation of attention and resources. Right. That's exactly what we've been talking about today. I agree. Thank you, love. You go Pisces. Here with our Virgo. Vigilance. Nice pink. Who watches the watchers? Surveillance for danger, attention to surroundings, caution and heed. Right. And if we want to do it like I'm saying, spirit. The spirit stays vigilant. You have to stay vigilant in spirit. Which is nearly impossible if we're not taking good care of ourselves, right? And then the fourth one We got a Scorpio, once again. Purity. Shrouds have no pockets. Free from contamination, innocence and originality, untainted by outer influence. That's beautiful. Look at this color palette. It's gorgeous. Resolve, prudence, vigilance, and purity. I don't know if you can see that or not. I have such limited equipment. Trust and believe, right? All right. What are you gonna do next? All right, my love. Give us a sign. Ooh. Solar eclipse. Revolution. And messages, the third house. I think that we're all working on towards a revolution together. And waiting for pertinent messages has a lot to do with that. Yeah, it's up to 73. I do believe. No. 71. Okay. I believe that those two cards together have to do with silence in order to receive the messages to create the revolution. And sorry, I don't use this deck very often. A friend of mine made these decks. This deck. I have a deck I've designed too, but I need some help, part of it, with the art part. It has information that you can't find on other cards. I was designing it last year, and it's about halfway done. It's a highly evolved, specialized deck at the same time as it's the super most basic deck, because it corners everything on it. Ultimately, there doesn't need to be images, but it's a perfect practice deck, and at the same time, an amazing advanced deck that one could use for any kind of reading, because it contains, well, a lot of stuff. Let's just say that. But I want a partner. Before I develop a lot of these things, sure, I can do everything by myself. That's not what I'm about. Because I'm not an ego. I put the ego in that playlist box. All right. What's Maji got for us? Is our final card from above. Just trust and believe. Divine protection and intervention. Have hope and love. We'll move forward together. That's what she says. So more to be. So maybe I'll be back later today, maybe not. Just giving you what I got. And Enjoy. Much love.